Hello, my Lynn N Things family and friends. Welcome on back to the channel, guys. So happy to see you. To all of my day ones, welcome back. And if you are new here, I'm Lynn with Lynn N Things. And I call my channel Lynn N Things because I do a couple things around here, y'all. So mainly you will see Dollar Tree hauls and Dollar Tree reviews and things like that. But I also love Ray Dunn, as you can see behind me. And sometimes I shop at other stores and I like to bring y'all the deals. So you saw in the thumbnail, y'all. Yes, Target had a nice clearance going on right now. Sadly, it's on some of my items that I didn't know was going to be going down, but I'm not going to say sadly, but it was on some of the Tabitha Brown items. So part of me is extra excited to be able to have grabbed up some of Tab's things. So I wanted to show you guys what I got, at Target that was on clearance. That is part of Tabitha Brown's collection, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. And one of them is my unicorn, well, kind of something I was looking for. And I'm kind of glad it went down because she did have like different kinds of nuts and popcorns. And sadly, I don't think I ever ran into any of the food like the burgers or the sausages. I never ran into any of my Targets. I was blessed enough to grab a bag of the Parmesan garlic popcorn, which was amazing, and I really wished, so Target, please listen to us, please bring the popcorn out. That is the one thing that I saw sold out of every store. Nobody could keep the popcorn. There's a sweet and salty, there's a dill pickle, and then there's the garlic parmesan. I don't even like garlic like that, y'all, and I fell in love with the garlic parmesan popcorn. We ate it kind of slow because we didn't want it to end, because when we went out searching for it, we could not find any more. We could find none, okay? But like I said, there are a lot of aioli sauces that are out right now. A lot of the granola is still out, and that's on clearance right now. There are a few nuts on clearance right now. So I was happy to find some of the nuts because they were a little pricey the first time I saw them. And then the one I wanted to try, I did not see. So I did see a lot of the cherry granola. I saw a lot of the black garlic, and I was a little iffy because, like I just told y'all, I'm not the greatest fan of garlic. So I was like, it's called black garlic mixed nuts, and I was like, I'm a little iffy about that. But y'all, what I did find and I did want to taste, and I found it on clearance, were the sea salt and vinegar cashews. Y'all, my light, ooh, it's too bright. Okay, maybe you can see it from back here, but yes, y'all, you see that Tabitha Brown? So I was so happy to finally run across the nuts, and then they were on clearance for $4. Yay me. So I just wanted to show you guys a couple items that I found of hers on clearance, and I was so excited. So one of them is, yes, y'all, yes, the spatula, and it says very good. I love that. So funny how I even learned about Tabitha Brown. I don't know, my light when I go up that way is too bright, but you can see it back here. It says very good. I happened just to been going through YouTube, and I happened to see this lady, a beautiful lady of color, cooking with like all vegetables, like all vegan. And this had to be about 2 years ago. And I found it really interesting that all the foods that she was making, baby, she just made it sound so good. And then just the way she was cooking, how she was cooking it. And it was just like when she would taste her food, baby, you thought somebody's grandma was in the kitchen cooking. It just tastes so good. And I was like, just enthralled with all the recipes. And so actually watching Tab, I really found a love for mushrooms. And so I started to kind of integrate a little bit more veggies into my meals. And then, because you guys do know, I do have an older daughter who has a condition, and I do, we did kind of do vegan and vegetarian type meals. We're not vegan, but we do like plant-based foods a lot. And so watching Tabitha Brown actually did that for me. That's actually what kind of motivated me to start using plant-based butters, plant-based milks, and things like that, and just kind of trying it out and finding out that I really loved it. I literally just this weekend made tuna with a plant-based mayo. Now, I personally do not like mayo, so I will use like salad dressing or Miracle Whip, and the stores wanted way too much for Miracle Whip. Now, because I don't use them, I was not buying a small jar for $6 or $7 when I'm not even going to use it, only for tuna. But it just so happened that there was this plant-based mayo that was there, and I was like, you know what? It was not that much. I tried it. Our tuna tasted delicious. I was so excited. Yeah, let me look. Stay focused, like she says. Stay focused. So going back to Tab, like I said, she just was this interesting lady. And so I started watching her channel on YouTube a couple of years ago. And she was saying how she wanted to be an actress. And at that time, she had acted in certain shows, but here and there, she was not like famous. But she was saying that's what she kind of wanted to go out. She wanted to have, be on a show. She just wanted to be, in Hollywood and doing different things, movies and things like that. So at the time, she's cooking in her kitchen, and like it was just, regular kitchen. But like I say, she just was so amazing to me using all these vegetables and stuff. So her reason, because she said we always have to have a reason why we, choose to do things. And she was saying that her reason to go vegan was because she, kept getting sick, or she would have these bad headaches all the time. She really just was in, her health was just not agreeing with her at all at one point in time. And she just started changing her diet and started adding more veggies. And then she noticed how her body felt so much better just eating vegan, y'all. Just cutting out so many different things. And then she came up with her own thing. And she can season some food, okay? So she does have her own seasoning out. It's called Sunshine. I love that name. But yeah, she would use a lot of garlic. You can tell she loves some garlic, y'all. She put some garlic on everything because that's her business, right? Okay. So when she came out, just recently with her line, and so actually she did have a clothing line first. I believe her clothing line came out maybe last year. But this year, y'all know, we in the little, kind of lull of where she came out with the foods. And I was so excited to get the foods. But we did get, like I said, I was only able to get the popcorn, and I was so mad that we couldn't get any more because every Target I went to either did not have it, never got it, or they had it and they're not reordering it. It's like a seasonal thing. So I don't know what they mean by seasonal, because is she coming back next year or what? Target, we're going to need you to bring Tabitha's things back. At least bring the popcorn back. It will sell. But, y'all, so I'm sorry. So I found the very good spatula. And it makes me think, because y'all, if y'all watch Tab and watch her cook, she has a spatula that she has had for a very long time. Her name is Sheena. Yes. And so when I thought I saw like a spatula or something like that, it made me think of her Sheena, which is her spatula that she has cooked with for years, hunty, years. She even does have a spatula like this out called Sheena's Cousin. You might have saw it. And I think I saw it, and I saw the Very Good, and I was like, I love when she said that too. So I wound up picking the Very Good because it was green. But I really do love the Sheena's Cousin little thing. I thought that was really cute. But I found this on clearance, guys. I think for $2.50. I don't see the price on here, but all of her things are at this particular Target are half off. So I did get the Very Good for $2.50. Like I said, the nuts were $4 something. And then I also found one of her spatulas, y'all. See, now this one says $2.50 on it. I don't know if I can get up close with it because, like I say, my light. I got a new light and it connects to the thing, and it's just so bright. But this one was on clearance for $2.50, y'all, as well. And look at that. I'm loving the wooden handles. I love the colors. She loved her some colors. And y'all, look at all the green. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. So I found the spatula that's like this, and then they're both spatulas, but this one we can kind of stir with and, baking. And then this one, of course, your flipper. Okay, basically. But they were $2.50 a piece. And then another item of hers that I grabbed up, this was a tote bag. So I'm going to take it out because, again, like I said, my light is just too bright. So I'm going to take it out so you can see it. But I love how it comes in its own little bag. Okay, so this little shopping tote, and the totes were $5, so this was on sale as well for $2.50. Okay, but let me take it out. I'm like loving this yellow. This yellow is just so pretty. So I think the bag is actually attached. It might be like a pocket of the bag. I don't think it's separate. Nope. But here we go. We're gonna open up the cute tote. Yeah, see, that part is a pocket for the bag. But look at this bag. Ooh, it even got a little tissue paper in there, y'all. Wait a minute. Ooh. It does say what I like what it says. Yes, y'all. Yes, I love when she's cooking and she gets off topic and she's like, stay focused. I crack up laughing. And that's what this one says. So it's a huge tote, y'all. That is really, really nice. So I'm able to use that beautiful sunshine looking tote to take with me, and it folds back up into the pocket. Now ask me, can I perfectly fold that thing back in there? Probably not. So I probably won't be, But how cool is that, that you actually can, if you want to and you got the patience, you can fold it back up into its pocket. But y'all, that thing is nice. That is a great bag to have with you. If you're out of town or if you're at the store, you can fold it up and put it in your purse. Absolutely love that. And then, so that's all I think the Tabitha Brown items I found. Or I got one more. Oh, one more thing. That is Tabitha Brown. And it was these cute notebooks, which were also, it is a 4-pack. We're also on clearance for $2.50. So love this. I'm so happy to have been able to have grabbed up some of Tab's things. Because like I say, I could only at first only find the popcorn. Because I wanted to taste a lot of her things. But unfortunately, y'all, I'm looking at this. It looks like it's 5 in here. Wait, how many are in here? Oh, it's a set of 5. I thought it was 4. But yeah, I was just so excited that, like, I was at this particular Target the other day and I saw, you know, the clearance, and it was like all this Tab stuff, and I was like, oh, let me see, let me go and, you know, check through. She had some cute little mugs. I think she had a mug that said "Stay Focused," but I didn't know the bag said that, so I'm kind of glad the bag says that. But she had some mugs that said that, but y'all already know your girl got so many mugs. So I didn't grab any mugs, and I think her dog Blackie is on one of the mugs, and they are on sale right now for like $3.50 or $4. And I'm trying to think what else I saw, but she had a lot of, you know, things that were there on sale, and a lot of the aiolis are on sale right now. But again, I'm really not a mayo girl or a sauce girl or like that, so I have not purchased any of her aiolis because I just wasn't sure what I would use it on. But I'm happy for her. And like I say, bring the popcorn back, Target, bring it back. And so I did pick up a couple of other things that were on clearance that I was so excited about. When I saw it, I was like, oh, wow. So I did pick up another little spatula. I only got this because it was 60 cents, y'all. 60 cents. You can't have too many of these if you cook, which I do. I like to bake and make things, so you can never have too many of these spatulas. So I did grab this because it was 60 cents. But I also saw this was on clearance, and I was like, ooh, what is that? The picture, the girl on the front captured, you know, caught my eye, and I was like, that is so nice. So if you've ever seen these, it has a plastic on it, so I haven't opened it, but I am going to open it because it's mine, so I'm going to open it. But it made me kind of think about, you know, we are kind of coming to the end of Black History Month, but we are at the beginning of Women's History Month. And so when I saw the girl on the outside of the book, I was like, oh, I love it. And I may have it up here, which I will be keeping up through Women's History Month, because if you remember, all of my books, or most of these books behind me, have been written by women. So it is still like representing that history, representing women. So I will be keeping my little thing up for a while, or for March. But I might be adding something like this in it. So in the inside, ooh, y'all, everything's so fancy. Look at this. It's got like a little plastic film on the front. Let's see. So it says, etch art is a fun way of illustrating that allows you to create your own pictures and patterns. You simply draw with the stylus to scratch away the black layer from each panel to reveal bright designs that are underneath. So you can draw whatever you like. But look at this, y'all. Good vibes only. So that, I think, is right there, and you just kind of scratch and you'll get more colors. Look at this. Does that say? I'm not sure what that say. I see, oh, exhale, I think, y'all. I'm looking at the letters, I'm like, what? But yeah, it spells exhale. And the next one, ooh, look at that. Okay. So I thought this would be really, really nice. I hope the one that we saw, ooh, looks like, what do you guys see? Is that a, ooh, I don't know what, a dog or a, it's kind of scary. I don't know about that one, y'all. And then this one is fish. Ooh, that's so pretty. I absolutely love it. I'm looking for her because, y'all, I bought it for her. She better be in this book. That's what I bought it for. This one has aliens. So it's really different. And that, yes, y'all, she's the last but the best. I cannot wait to do this. Yay. So because I thought they were all going to be like, you know, colored girls or something like that. I see that it is different patterns, but I bought it for her. So I cannot wait to do this one. And my daughter's probably going to love this too. Oh, and then they show you in the back what all of them look like. So this was on clearance in the Target's dollar spot for $1.50. Yay. I cannot wait because I want to do this one, and I kind of want to place her up here somewhere for Women's History Month. So that's another item, but this last one is the best yet that I got on clearance. It is the best. I could just squeal, y'all. I was so excited when I saw this. So I went through the clothing aisle and I was looking to see if anything was on sale, and I totally forgot that I had saw this maybe a month or so ago, and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. I would love it. And I told myself, I'm going to wait for it to go down, though. I did that. Forgot all about it. Y'all see it, right? Y'all see what's on there? It is a Black Panther velour jogger, y'all. Oh my gosh. So I did get these on clearance for $8. I was so excited. I believe these were 20 or 22 originally. So I got the pants, and now they had all the pants hanging. I was thinking, I hope they still have the jacket to this somewhere, because you know they don't put everything together. It's like a set, but they don't put it together. So I had to look and look, but the looking paid off because your girl found the jacket to it. Oh, I got a whole velour Black Panther, y'all, jogger. But that's not it, y'all. Look at the back. Look at the back. I love it. Wakanda forever. Yes, y'all. Yes. And so let me see how much the jacket was, because sometimes they like to charge more. So the jacket was $29.99. Didn't I tell you? But I got it for $8.99. What? Yes, ma'am. So I was too excited. And maroon is like my it's not my favorite color, but one of the colors I love because it was my high school colors, maroon and white. So I really am like, it's like a homey color to me. I love maroon. And so, wow, it's like wine. I guess like a wine color. So I will be getting a little use of wearing this before we get into the really warm weather. This is actually perfect to wear right now. I can't believe it, y'all. I can't believe it. Look at that. Yes, I was so excited to find that. So that is my little haul of things that I found on clearance at my local Target. And we are going to be ending, like I say, Black History Month. So what better way than to end it with the story of my last uncle, which is my favorite uncle. His name is John, but we did not call him that. We grew up calling him Uncle Pookie. He is my favorite uncle. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about my Uncle Pookie, guys. I'm trying to hold on one second, guys. It's something pausing up here. Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry. I was trying to get something off my screen, and I'm hitting the clicking the picture and everything. But yeah, so today we're going to end Black History Month. We're talking about my favorite uncle, my Uncle John, who I say we grew up calling Uncle Pookie. So this is a picture of me and him. I will put it up, but like I said, my light, I don't know when I put things close to the camera, but you can probably see that. He and I, this is me in high school. I think I was in my second year of high school or my first. It might have been second. I was in the science fair, okay? And so my uncle, he always encouraged us, especially education-wise, because why? He is a teacher, y'all. Well, he's a coach. My uncle has been a coach in Chicago public schools for as long as I can remember. He is retired now, of course, but he has been a coach of football, golf. He absolutely loves golf. He has coached golf at some really great schools in Chicago. His son, he taught his son how to play. And like when my cousin was really, I'm not gonna say really little, we're all grown now, but he was a child maybe between 10 and 11. He was actually put in the newspaper because my uncle, like I said, has always taught golf. I don't know where his love of golf came from, but honey, he loves some golf. He loves it so much that when we go, like, because every year or every other year or so, we go to his house for barbecues on the 4th of July. It's like, he really was just that uncle. He was always there for us in whatever way. When I say my whole life, this is the one uncle that was really there my whole life. I remember him coming to get us. I remember spending nights at his house when we were a kid. Like I say, the barbecues, and if you needed to talk or if you have an emergency, like we call it, hey, Uncle Pooka, I need this. He's on the way. He's got it. Even right now, he is, of course, gotten up in age. He is I forgot, y'all. I'm trying to think. I think he's the 4th child born out of the 7. of his siblings. But yes, y'all, this uncle here, he has been more than a dad to just his children. He does have children of his own, but he has so many children out there in the world who he have coached. He did teach gym and things like that. And so a lot of people love Coach Hill. So I don't know, if you guys have heard of, I know he coached at, I can't even think, South Shore at one point. He coached at a couple of schools. And so, like I say, he's really well known, really well loved. I know a lot of his players like come back and like, thank him for what he's done for them. But he's just like this dad, like of all dads, like, you know what I'm saying? He's my uncle, but he really is like this. He's really there for me, even like now. I personally wouldn't want to even bother my uncle for anything. But when I was going through what I was going through at the hospital, and he's going through his own health challenges, who's he calling? He's, he has, calling me, or his daughter's calling me, or his wife. And they're like, hey, what do you need? And it's not like he can get up and do, as much as he probably wants to. Like back in the day, honey, he would drive. Like we live, on one side of town. My uncle lives on the other side. There's been many days that uncle has gotten in his car and drove to the other side of town to help us in whatever way we needed. And I'm just so, so grateful to have my Uncle John, who has, like I say, it's just been a dad to more than just his own born children or his own natural children. He has been there and he has seen so many kids going through the school system who need help. He knows just how important education is, and he has always, been there for us. Like when I told him about my younger daughter in plays, oh baby, Unc is there. He's at every play he could make it to. He, even wanted to help her to kind of get a scholarship to go to college so she can act and do all of this. She was actually dancing at the time, because by the time she made it to high school, she kind of did more dance than musical. But she did do a musical in her senior year, and guess what? That uncle was there from 6th grade to high school. He is just... Uncle John, you're just an uplifter. Uncle Pookie, you just uplift my spirits. I love you so much. He is just amazing. He has been a rock in my life. And this is why I feel like he is my favorite uncle, my closest uncle, because he really has stood by my side. Okay, guys, my whole life. Now I'm almost 50. Y'all may not know that, but yes, this year I turned 50, and this man has been there all of my life. Okay. And so, like I said, I think he is the 4th born child out of the 7. He is the only one left, and I cherish every moment I have with him. I literally just had a conversation with him a couple of days ago. Like I said, he looked out for us. He's looked out for me my whole life. He has so much wisdom. He is, he talks with us. He checks in on us. We check in on him. Like certain times, life can get busy. But the one thing, all of us kids who are still around, we make sure to get in contact with Uncle Pookie. We make sure 4th of July, Christmas, Thanksgiving, even if it's the holidays, it's a call, it's a text. Hey, how you doing? We're sending love all the time. I really, really respect my Uncle Pookie. I love him so very much. I am so, so grateful for all that he has just input in my life, and definitely input in all the students and his teams that he's coached. And I just know that there are just many, many stories out there of those out there who he have touched their lives. I'm sure he has changed many lives. Working in the school system, y'all, we already know teachers do not get paid enough money. They do not get paid enough. Like how much, I don't even know the word to say right now, but it's like they are just like angels out there, guys, because we send our children out to schools and things like that, and we know all the children are not always good. Okay, and so it's like teachers put up with a lot. They deal with a lot. Now, while he was teaching years ago, he had to go through it too, although I feel like children probably are a little bit more to deal with these days. But, it can't be easy being one person and probably in a classroom dealing with 20 students, or, a little bit more than that, depending on what school you're in. Because, sometimes these classes could have about 25 to 30 students in them. And so I think one of my reasons that I have always loved reading is because of the way he is, and how much he talked to us about, education and going to college and doing things with your life. He's always been a go-getter. always. He's never been a person, I feel like, that like sat back on his laurels ever. And I have to say that about all of my uncles. So yes, y'all, we have in my family some great men. I am so excited and so happy that I was able to share just a little bit about each one of my uncles. So, you know, we had, you know, a Chicago police officer, a Chicago coach and teacher. We had Air Force, you know, man in my family. And then my uncle who is, you know, was like everything, like not architecture, but like plumbing and electricity and repairing and fixing things, like an engineer. Like, yes, y'all, yes, I am so blessed to have had these type of role models in my life that I can look back on and give thanks for. So that would be the end of my Black history and talking about parts of my family or some people in my family. And I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I hope you enjoyed all the stories. So don't forget, y'all, on the 28th. Yes, y'all, what? February 28th, so the actual last day of the month, which will be the last day of Black History, I'm going to be doing an awesome collab with two wonderful friends of mine that I met right here on YouTube, which is my YouTube bestie and my really good friend, Andrea. I love both of them so very much, and we all love Disney. So we will be doing our tribute to the 100 years of commemorating Disney turning 100 this year. So it will be turning, the company will be turning 100 in October. You might be seeing right now some things with Disney 100 and here or there in different places because this is the year. But we were going to be showing you guys how we celebrate and what we think about Disney on the 28th. And I think that might be Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. Please go over to both of their channels, enjoy all three of our videos, and there might be a little surprise in my video, so don't miss it. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.